Okay, good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, only few people are joined.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Okay. Is it visible? Screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What have you studied in the last class? Can anybody tell me? In the last class, we have started with the bridges. Am I right? Yes or no? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then give reply. No. So whenever I ask a questions, you should give reply. Okay. नहीं तो मुझे पता नहीं चलता whether you are audible or not. Whether you are hearing or not. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. In the last class, we have started with the bridges. Okay. So I have made alternate all alterations, and I will upload. I have uploaded this video. Have you seen PPT? I have uploaded.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the last class, we have seen this one. Bridge is a structure built. Just a minute. Bridge is a structure built to span a physical obstacle such as a body of water, valley, or a road for the purpose of providing the passage over the obstacle without closing the gap. Okay, so here the water is flowing like this, but we want to move from this point to this point. Okay, without blocking this passage, we should come from this. This is the barrier. Okay, we are coming. So if the same way, if this is a sea or river is flowing, there is a one side. Okay, I want to come to the at this point through the structure that is called as bridge. Okay, you can define like this also. Bridge is a structure built to span a gorge, valley, road, railroad, track, river, body of water, or any other physical obstacle. Okay, if there is a gorge, means it is a flow of water only, or valley, or a road, or a railroad, or a track. So if there is, that is a obstacle to our traveling, in order to overcome that one, we have to build a structure. That structure is called as bridge. Or you can define like this also. A bridge is a structure providing a passage over an obstacle without closing the way beneath. Okay, the river is flowing here. Okay, without closing this river, without disturbing to that river, we should come from this point to this point. That is it with the help of bridge. Okay, so in this figure you can identify that this is the structure. Okay, so water is flowing like this, but our bridge is here. Okay, so this is the bridge structure. Okay, there are different terms. What are these terms? There is a first term is approach. Is it visible? Approach. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So approach means, so before coming to this bridge, there is a road, correct na? This is road. Either road rehte, road to we have to come to the bridge. It means the connecting part between the road to the bridge is called as approach. Okay, this is called as approach. So either a figure में देखिए. So this is bridge. Okay, this is bridge. So इधर इसी तरफ road रहता है. ये दोनों के बीच में जो connecting part रहता है ना, that is called as approach. This is approach. And the first column or the pier is called as, this is abutment. Okay, at the end of the bridge. This is also at the end of the bridge. There is an abutment. Inside the bridge, that is inside the abutments, that is called as, this is pier. Okay, इधर है ना, this is elevation, this is plan. So these are called column in case of a structure, but in case of a bridge, this is not called as column, this is called as pier. Okay, so inside जो है ना, inside that is called as pier. Okay, piers इधर लिखा है देखो. So जो inside है, that is called as pier. Okay, at the end of the bridge इधर है ना, that is called as abutment. ये दोनों को abutment बोलते हैं, ये दोनों को piers बोलते हैं. Okay, इधर देखो, ये इसको क्या बोलते हैं? ये दोनों abutment हो गया. ये इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Pier बोलते हैं. Okay, so either this is approaches, and if it is a soil, okay, soil है तो इधर river flow हो रहे, ये दोनों के बीच में जो structure है ना, that is called as, it is your wing wall. This is called as wing wall. Okay. Again, there is one more clear picture. You will come to know all the parts of the figure. So this one we have studied. Okay, I have missed that one. Okay, these are the parts. Okay. See here. So this is called as abutment. This is a pier which is at the end of the bridge. Okay. So this is what is it is? It is within the bridge. Okay. This is also within the bridge. These are called as piers. Pier is nothing but it is a column only. But in case of bridges, it is not called as a column. It is called as pier. Okay. So this is the beam. This is abutment. Okay. Abutment. At the end of the bridge, there is abutment. But abutment means it is the same column only, but at the end it is called as abutment. And this is wing wall, means it is supporting to the earth, that is soil. Classification. In the last class we have seen just on what basis, but now on that basis we will see each and every classification. So there are different varieties of classification of the bridges, main based on the functions. That particular bridge, which function it will give, on the basis of the functions the bridge is classified. First one is foot bridge. Foot means the bridge which is meant for only movement of the vehicles. Just a minute. Okay. The based on the function, the foot bridge. Foot bridge means it is only meant for the movement of the pedestrians. Okay, it is not meant for the any other work. And a road bridge. Road bridges it is only movement of the vehicles, only for the road work. And there is no pedestrian, there is no railways and all. Okay, only for the road work. And next one, road come railway. Just a minute. Okay, so foot bridge, road bridge, railway bridge. Railway bridge is only meant for the movement of the railway. Okay, that is no other work. Okay, there should not be any road that is vehicles. There should not be any pedestrian movement. That particular bridge is only meant for the railway work. So one more is road come rail. It means that particular bridge is meant for the movement of the pedestrian, that is road, and also movement of the rail work. Pipeline. Pipeline means the particular bridge which is only meant for the pipeline work. Aqueduct. Aqueduct means canal over the river. The river is flowing, over that there is a canal, that is called as aqueduct. Viaduct. Viaduct means road or rail over a valley. There is a one deep valley is there. Over that a road is there. Okay, valley is moving like this. Over that, across that one, there is a bridge, that is called as viaduct. Okay, based on the function it is. Next one is based on the material of construction. The particular bridge is constructed by the particular material. On which material it is constructed, that is called as that type of material bridge. First one, timber. Okay, if the bridge is made up of timber, then that is called as timber bridge. If the bridge is made up of stone masonry or brick masonry, that particular masonry is called as masonry bridge. If the bridge is made up of steel, and it is called as steel bridge. Concrete bridge, aluminum bridge, composite materials. Okay, bridge is made up of different varieties of materials, then that is called as composite. Then fiber bridge. If the bridge is made up of fibers and all, then that is called as fiber bridge. That is based on the material of construction. Next, based on the length. Okay, depending on the length of the bridge, there is classification. If the length of the bridge is less than 6 meters, then that is called as culvert. Okay, if the length of the bridge is 6 to 60 meters, then that is called as minor bridge. If the length of the bridge is more than 60 meters, then that is called as major bridge, or it is long bridge. This is important for your multiple choice questions. Most of the time it is asked, what is culvert? It means the span is less than 6 meters. Minor bridge, 6 to 60 meters. Major bridge, more than 60 meters. Is it clear based on the length?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is culvert? What is the span for the culvert?
Less than 6 meter.
Less than 6 meters. Next, minor bridge is
6
6
to
to
60
60
meter.
meter.
6 to 60 meter. And major bridge is
Greater than
Greater
60
than
meter.
60
6
meter.
meter. Okay, this is more maximum important. Na? It is more important because most of the time it is asked. Next one is based on the form or type of the superstructure. Okay, it is whether the superstructure is slab based, then it is called slab bridge. If the superstructure is only beam, then it is called beam bridge. If the superstructure is truss, made up of truss, and it is truss bridge, arch bridge, cable bridge, stayed suspension bridge, and all. Okay, depending on the superstructure, that is different types of bridges. Just you should know the classification based on the types of support. Okay, in the engineering mechanics, you have studied different supports and all. Okay, simply supported, cantilever supported, fixed. So correct na? Same way, if the supports are simply supported, then that is called a simply supported bridge. If there is a continuous bridge, supports are continuous, then it is continuous bridge. If the support is cantilever type, then it is called as cantilever bridge. Based on the position of the floor or the deck. Okay, if the deck means where the movement of the vehicle is, the traffic is carried out. If it is at the deck level, okay, deck means at the floor level, then that is called deck. If it is through means at the middle, semi through, half through, or suspended bridge. Based on the water level in the river. In the river, if the water level is how it is, so depending on that also, there is a causeway, submersible, high level bridge. Causeway means that water level will not increase. Submersible, sometimes during the rainy season, okay, if the water level in the river is high, okay, fluctuate at that time, sometimes it may be submersible. Okay, water on the river will come over the bridge, then that is called a submersible. Then one high level bridge means when if in the river during the rainy season, the height of the river rises, even then also water will not come on the bridge. It means bridge is very at a higher level. Okay, that is based on the water level in the river. Next is based on the method of clearance. High level, movable, bascular, movable swing, and transported bridge. Okay, it is just movement of the bridge. Sometimes water is flowing like this. The bridge, whatever it will do, it will open like this and it will close like this. Okay, that is called as bascular bridge. Based on the connections of parts of the superstructure. Again, in the your engineering mechanics, there is a third chapter, analysis of pin jointed structure. Means the joints are whether it is a pinned joint or a riveted joint or bolted or welded. Okay, in the same way, there is a depending on the connections, the pin jointed bridge is there, or riveted bridge is there, or bolted bridge is there, or welded bridge is there. Okay, based on the degree of redundancy. Okay, so you have studied determinate and indeterminate, correct na? Have you studied? Have you studied or no? In the third chapter, engineering mechanics, have you studied determinate and indeterminate? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay, you will study if the support reaction in the beam also, determinate beam and indeterminate. If the support reactions are find out with the help of equilibrium equations, and then that is called determinate beam. Or frame, if the member force in the member is determined with the help of equilibrium conditions, then that is called as determinate frame. If it is not possible with the help of equilibrium conditions, then that is called as indeterminate frame. Like that, if the support reactions are finding, that is called as determinate bridge, or else it is indeterminate bridge.
आहे sir हे.
Hai na?
Ha, sir.
Redundant frame is
Yes,
indeterminate.
that is called as degree of redundancy. Based on the grade separator, road over road, or road under, flyover, that is called a separator. Based on the usage and duration, where you are using the particular bridge. If you are using only for the temporary work, that is called as temporary bridge. If you are using it is for permanent work, then it is called as permanent bridge. If you are using only for the military purpose, then that is called as military bridge. Okay, these all are the different classification of the bridges. Okay. Okay, this is all we have seen. Okay, this is the timber bridge. See how it is made up of, purely it is made up of timber. So this is RCC bridge. Okay, so this footbridge, skew bridge, straight bridge, and all based on alignment. If the bridge is purely straight, then that is called a straight bridge. If it is slightly other than 90 degree, then it is called as skew bridge, based on footbridge and all. Okay, based on the loading one. Okay, if the bridge is subjected to, there are different loading. When you come for the higher studies, what are the different? Just you remember now, dead load, live load. आपको पता है, dead load is due to self weight. Live load means due to movement of traffic. Okay, so similarly, why say हमारा तरफ different loading system है. Okay, one is class AA and class A and class B. Okay, so class A IRC. What is IRC?
Indian Road Congress.
As Indian Road Congress, class AA loading corresponds to the class 70 loading. 70 are loading, I say. Okay, and it is based on the original classification of the Defense Authority. Okay, so just you remember, based on the loading, class AA is there, class A and class B. Okay, what is this class A? Class A, class B is, it has the type of loadings based on the IRC. Okay, this is rope bridge. So log bridge. Log means it is made up of a piece of the timber, piece of the wood. Okay, log bridge. These are beam or girder bridge. See, only beams are there. These are the truss bridge. Okay. So you are finding in the third chapter, analysis of determinate trusses. Okay, there you are finding the trusses. No, so this is the truss. This is 2D truss. Okay, at the time you can find out the force in the members by using equilibrium conditions. If there is a river is flowing, without disturbing to that river, you should pass like this. Okay. See, aqueduct. Aqueduct means the water is flowing here. I want to make a canal here. Okay, canal is water is flowing here. Okay, the main river is flowing here. I want water is flowing here. Okay. This is arch bridge. Okay, it's a bridge is like of arch shape. Suspension bridge. Okay, if the bridge is in suspension, okay, moving. Golden Gate Bridge. See, cable stayed bridge. It means there is a connection between the spear to the end of the bridge. Okay, like this it is. It is called a stable stayed bridge. See, swing bridge. It means there is a bridge from here to here. Okay, it continues. The beach mein hai na. This is moving. So if there is a big ship is coming here, think that there is a big ship is coming. When it comes, no, the bridge is opened like this. Okay, initially I stayed that when the bridge comes, no, at that time it is opened like this in this. So a bridge aram se aise pass ho jata. That is called a swing bridge. It means bridge kaise hota? Aise swing hua to up barrier or any ship or any ship or okay ship or will pass out. See here, the bridge is initially straight. It was okay. Either vehicles movement over. Is it visible in the second figure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
इधर देखो, इधर रोड है इधर. Okay, road ऐसे पूरा था bridge actually. Okay, then there is a movement of the see movement of the ship and all. At that time, this particular bridge is turned like this. Okay, turn like this. The train or the ship will move like this. Once it passes, again this bridge will again it is connected. This is called as movable bridge, or it is swing bridge, both. This is bascular bridge. Bascular bridge is also swing bridge, but it so इसमें देखो swing movable में कैसे होता था? This is in a horizontal plane में open होता था. पहले ऐसे straight था, ऐसे turn हो गया. इधर देखो, पहले ऐसे straight था, ऐसे turn होता horizontal level पे. अभी देखो, in bascular bridge, the bridge is opening in the vertical plane. Okay, पहले ऐसे था. Okay, in the look at me. So पहले ऐसे था, when there is a ship is moving, at that time the bridge is opening like this. The ship will pass out, again it will come and close. Okay, see there is a like this bit is a bridge was there. See, this is bridge. Okay, It was there. So when the ship will comes, no, at that time it is opening in the vertical direction. The ship will pass again. It is going to close. This is called as vascular bridge. Site selection. Okay, what are the points should be colored? So in the planning system, we are seeing the same time. I removed that slide and I have put this one same thing in a word. Okay, so this is all about the bridges. Okay, आपको just क्या पूछ सकते हैं? What are the classifications? What is bridge and what are the advantages? Advantage means site selection and all. Okay, that's all it is asked. Is it clear about the bridge?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next point is to see what all we have studied. Waterway we have studied, roadways, airways, railways, and bridges we have studied. Okay, then one more point is there, transportation system mein. So when vehicle is or traffic is moving like this, so if you see that there is a big hill is there. Okay, so it is very difficult to turn the road, okay, road and cross that bridge, cross that hill. Then how to travel from one point to another point? Can anybody tell me? So there is a road work like this. Okay, the road is going like this. So you will come to know that there is a big hill is there. Okay, again there is a road like this. It is a. So how to cross this one? So in order to go turn and like the come, if you come, it will be not economical. It will take very much high investment. It will take a very long time also. So how to cross this barrier? Can anybody tell me? Through one process.
Tunnels.
Yes, correct.
Through tunnels.
Through tunnels. Tunnels means I have to drill this particular hill and I have to move like this. Okay, that process is called tunneling. Okay, tunnels are underground passage used for the transportation. They should be used for carrying the freights, means goods, passengers, water, sewerage, etc. Okay, so in order to movement of the goods, passengers, waters, sewage, we are using tunnels when there is a underground. The method of involving the underground. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Because of internet issue, it was okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So the method of involved in underground operations known as tunnel driving and the surface is not disturbed. Okay. Whenever there is a big hill is there, its surface will not be disturbed. How much we want to open the soil, that much only we have to open. So baki jo bhi hai, we are not disturbing to this surface. It is understood that first tunnel was constructed by Egyptian. So where the first tunnel was opened, it was in the Egyptians and Babylonians about 4,000 years ago. It was built to connect two buildings in the Babylonia. So it is in country Egypt country. So in the Babylonia place, in order to connect the two buildings, the tunnel was constructed. The length of the tunnel, width and height of the tunnel was 910 meter, 3.6 meter width and डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ था क्या? हेलो,
Yes, sir.
हाँ, sir.
ये स्लाइड विजिबल था ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, it was constructed in the Egyptian country, okay, in the Babylonia. So that is 4,000 years ago. The length, width, and the height of the tunnel was, the length is 910 meter. Okay, length of the tunnel is 910 meter, and its width is 360 centimeter. That is 3.6 meter, and height is 450 centimeter. That is 4.5 meter height. Okay, that was the first tunnel's size. Advantages of tunnels. So what is the advantages? Tunnels are more economical than the open cut bridge beyond the certain depth. See, if you want to see, the road is moving like this. Okay, the road is moving like this. So there is a like this. The hill is there. Okay, if you open the full, if you want to remove, okay, open cut करने के लिए जितना आपको economy के चाहिए ना पैसे, so that is simply waste of time or waste of money. So इसके लिए we have to go only through the कितना चाहिए ना उतना open करने का up to some depth only. Okay, beyond that depth we are not supposed to construct. So that's what he is explaining. Tunnels are more economical than the open cut. So up to certain depth. That is the advantage of tunnel. Tunnels avoid disturbing or interfering with the surface life and traffic during the construction. So during the construction, it will avoid the disturbing or interfering the surface of life and traffic. So traffic को कुछ difficulty नहीं करते. Tunnels prove to be cheaper than the bridge. Okay, this construction of the tunnels are cheaper than the bridge or the open cuts to carry the public utility services like water, sewer, and gas supply. If tunnels are provided with easy gradient, the cost of hauling is decreases. Means movement, okay, the slope is easy, then it is maintenance cost is decreased. In case of aerial warfare and bombing of sites, the tunnels would be grant the better protection compared to the bridge. See, if there is near the Punjab, near the Jammu and Kashmir, if you want to movement, okay, if you connect to the bridges, there is a chances of doing a bomb and all, okay, exploring the bomb and all. So if there is a tunnels and all, so that particular place will act as a protection. Okay, in case of aerial warfare and bombing of cities, the tunnels would grant better protection as compared to the bridges. So this will be the advantage of bridge. Next, economy point of view. Okay, in general, it depends on relative cost of open tunnel versus tunneling. Okay, so ये दोनों के बीच में some aspects are given below. Nature of soil, particularly deep cutting with the consequent side slopes and volume excavation. So whenever you are excavating in the tunnel, deep excavation should not be done. If the soil is hard rock, the open cut could be steep slope involving much less volume of excavation may prove cheaper. So if the soil is very hard, okay, hard, so in that case you have to open cut should be steep slope, okay, maximum slope running, steep slope involving much less value of excavation, but removal of soil is very less. The requirement of fill in the neighborhood is also influence the choice. Okay, so that is nearby your tunnel side, or if there is any requirement of fill, that will be your choice. Okay, so this point will not be important, economy and or alignment of restraint. So why when you are excavating the tunnels and if there is any disturbing there, okay, you should not align. Okay, it should be aligned. Tunnel should be straight. Environmental conditions. Okay, so the site of tunnel should be selected such a way that the least difficulty is experienced. Okay, whenever you are excavating the tunnels, the difficulty should be very least. Of various environmental factors such as disposal of exhaust gas, ground or muck, etc. Okay, so there should not be any disturbance in terms of gas or groundwater. So drainage of tunnels. Okay, if there is a water is flowing through the tunnels, okay, so how to maintain that all? Sump and pump. So the sumps connected a pipeline are provided at a distance of about 300 meters. Water is pumped from one sump to another. So if there is a tunnel is passing like this, okay, if there is a nearby the tunnel only, there is a deep there is a water pond is there, we should remove that water from one sump to another sump. Okay, minimum there should be 300 meters away from the tunnel. Grouting. So if there is a, see this if there is a tunnels, if the water is falling from the top, in that case we should protect it. The water should not fall. The above method cannot be used. It means sump and pump. Okay, sump and pump means water should be removed and pumped to the another place. If that is not possible, okay, it cannot be used. If the water is percolating from the top, so ऊपर से water percolate हो रहे थे, ऊपर से गिर रहे तो, so what we have to do? We should grouting is adopted to make the seams watertight. Grouting मतलब we should plaster it, okay, so that ऊपर का पानी it will not percolate through the walls and all. Then pilot tunnel. In case where pilot tunnel at a lower level than the main tunnel is constructed. In case where the pilot tunnel at a lower level than the main tunnel is constructed, parallel to it the drainage of water. It means whenever water is tunnel is being flowing, so if there is any drainage system and all, okay, we should not construct in that level. We should go beyond that one. That is at the lower level, at the parallel to the main. Okay, so initially it was flowing like this. Tunnel was going. If there is any drainage system and all, we should not go in this direction. We should move at the lower level. Okay, and it should be parallel to the initial level, and it should go like this. That is pilot tunnel. And lighting system. So whenever there is a tunnels and all, the length of the tunnel will be around a kilometer. Okay, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer and all. In that there will be darkness, no? So in order to avoid that visibility, we should use the lighting system. So lighting of the tunnels. The situations which demand adequate light can be obstruction in the tunnel, drilling and mucking, June's bottom of the shaft, storage point, pumping stations, underground repair and shop. See, all these points are taken in the tunnels. Okay, so in that case, we want lighting system. Okay, during the tunnel point, tunneling, drilling करने के time, mucking time, bottom of the shaft, storage point, pumping stations, all this time we want lighting system in the tunnel. The spacing of lights will be depending on the various factors such as tunnel dimensions, size of the lighthouse, and nature of the rock surfaces. Okay, whenever you are providing the lighting system, that depends on the size of the tunnels and size of the lighting source. So, kitna bada size use kar rahe, okay, of the lighting source and all, and also nature of the rock surface. The common types of the lights used in the tunneling works are acetylene gas lighting, electric lighting, and lanterns. These 3 points are very, very important. Okay, in the exams and all, he may ask this one. So, which type of gases are used, or which type of lighting systems are used in case of tunneling? Yes, can anyone tell me? First one is
Acetylene gas.
acetylene gas lighting. Okay, and the next is electrical lighting, and third one is lantern. Okay, so in the tunnels, the maximum it is used acetylene gas, electric lighting, and it is lanterns. Okay, these are the used in the tunnelings. Lighting. Okay, use of electric lighting. See, so this is width. Okay, this is the height. Okay, length will be maximum. Okay, it is kilometer together. This will be the lighting systems and all. Correct? Shaft and mucking. Shaft means, see, if there is a pipeline is there, there is a electrical wire lining is there. In order to do all these pipelines and all, there will be one shaft is done. Shaft means hollow block size. Okay, that is done. That is called a shaft. That point is explaining shaft. The shafts are used for the ventilation after the construction of tunnels. They are also used to accommodate the pipes of fans during the construction work. Okay, अभी construction करना है. Okay, इतना बड़ा tunnels construction करते वक्त, so initially there is no light. Initially there is no ventilation and all. In order to do all those things, we should have the proper shaft. It means open. Okay, so that through that shaft, all the pipelines, fan lines, okay, all will be run, and there will be lighting and all. Shafts are used for the ventilation after the construction of the tunnel. They are also useful to accommodate the pipes of the fans during the construction work. Mucking means In case of the tunnels through the rocks, the blasted rocks or earth has to be removed from the tunnel. Okay, you pura pahad hai to, so I have to do the drilling and all. So whatever excavated rocks are there, or excavated earth is there, I have to remove that one. No? So the process is called as mucking. Is it clear? The mucking point. Mucking means in case of tunneling through the rocks, the blasted rock or earth has to be removed from the tunnel. The process is known as mucking. So blow-in method, exhaust method. Okay, that is ventilation type. So lining of the tunnels. So how will be the linings? The lining will be required in practically all the tunnels to give a finishing touch to the tunnel cross section. Before going to excavate the tunnels, there is proper plannings and designing. Okay, so final touch should be as per the cross section. Most of the common materials used linings are, okay, after excavating and all, we should do proper finishing. You know? So आपको घर कंस्ट्रक्शन होने के बाद you will do finishing, प्लास्टरिंग करते हैं, बाद में वार्निश करते हैं, बाद में पेंटिंग वगैरह करते हैं ना, ऐसे ही. So after drilling and all, constructing the tunnels, we should do lining work. Most of the common materials used for the linings are stones, bricks, cement, concrete, rubber, and precast pipes. In case of rocky ground, the lining can be carried out in any one of the following ways. If the pura tunnel is made up of rocky, in that case, we will be doing finishing. We will be doing inward first and then sides. Inward means bottom and then side. That is called as inward. Or another type, side walls first and then arch portion and then inward. It means first is side walls, then arching portion, upper ka portion, then inward, bottom ka portion. ऐसे भी lining करनी, or full section in one operation, or else they will do one full section at a time. This is lining of the tunnels. So in the MCQ questions, he may ask from which type of materials you are using for the lining. Most of the common materials: stones, bricks, cement, concrete, rubber, and precast materials or pipes. Is it clear, lining?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, shape and size of the tunnels. Yes, which type of, which shape or which size is required? So is it the shape of the tunnel is it in a triangular shape? Triangular shape में रहता क्या? Trapezoidal shape? No, it will be almost a circular shape. Okay. See, the size of the tunnel is determined by its utility. For irrigation purpose, the tunnel is designed run full. Irrigation means water flow होने के लिए the tunnel is fully flow. Designed to run full means the tunnel should be water is flowing through the full section. If lining is of the concrete, okay, the velocity is taken 366 centimeter per second. Whenever the water is flowing through the tunnel, the velocity of the water should be 366 centimeter per second. In case of the round tunnels, road tunnels, means the tunnel is meant for only road purpose. It will be depending on the number of traffic lanes. In case of the railway tunnels, it will be depending on the number of lines and type of gauges. Again, in the railways, we should see there will be different gauges and all: broad gauge, narrow gauge, and meter gauge. Okay, depending on the track width. The shape of the tunnel is determined by the material of which the cross section is built. Material through which the tunnel is bored. Okay, that is different shape. See the cross section of the tunnel. Okay, so initially it is a hill. Okay, I have to open like this. Okay, remove all the materials. Okay, there is a shaft is made, lighting system is done, there is a fanning system and all. So all the removed earth or the rock particles is removed away. This is the cross section of the tunnel. Okay, so next one is maintenance of railway tunnels. So how to maintain the railway tunnels? Because every day it is railways are going and coming through the tunnels. How to maintain that one? The slope of the portals at entry and exit should be checked. at the entry level of the tunnel and exit level of the tunnels, always it should be portals are checked. It should be seen whether the masonry has crushed, cracked, or deteriorated. Means the constructed tunnel is you have to check it whether there is a cracks, whether it is any removed portion is there or not. Okay, you have to check. Crushed, cracked, or deteriorated part is checked. The track through the tunnel should be in line and level. Okay, whatever railway track is there, whether it is in line or not, you have to check. The dimensions of the tunnels should be conformed to the original dimension. So during the construction, if the width is 3.4 meter, so now also whether is it a 3.4 meter or not. Okay, during the operations and all, you have to check it. The sizes of the tunnel. The lining of the tunnel should be examined and checked if it is in satisfactory conditions. Okay, you have to check, and if at all any corrections are required, you should be applied. This is all about tunnels. Is it clear? Tunnels to everyone? Yes, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so tunnels is preferred. It is up to a certain depth. It is economical. Instead of going open cut, we are going through the only partly cut. Okay, this is all about the tunnels. So next point is docks, harbors, and harbor construction. Can I continue? Or 5 minutes? कंटिन्यू करने का और स्टॉप करने का? Yes. So ducks, harbors is one point, and last one is ITC. So still 2 more lectures are required. क्या करेंगे? Whether continue करने का or it will take it in the next class.
सर त्या नोट्स अपलोड करा की पीपीटी आम्हाला परत लय लोड पडते लिहायला सगळं.
हाँ, पीपीटी अपलोड किया ना? चेक नहीं किया क्या?
नाही सर बघितलं होतं की नाही अजून केले.
कब चेक किया आपने? आज और कल कब किया था? है ना? बाकी लोग ये पीपीटी अपलोड किया ना? नहीं है क्या कि नहीं? अपलोड किया मैंने. हाँ है. Okay, those who will not check it in the teaching diary. Okay, that is unit 2 part 3 ऐसे बोल के जाएंगे. Part 1 part 2 that is done. This is part 3. Okay, all of you check it. This is updated PPT I have uploaded. Okay, go through. So in the next class we will take this part. Okay, duck server and also ITC part. Okay, all of you check this one. It is there. Okay, so I will call one by one roll number. You should answer. Roll number 1.
Yes, sir.
2. 2 is present. Supriya. 3.
Present, sir.
4. 4 absent. 5.
प्रेझेंट सर.
6.
प्रेझेंट सर.
7.
प्रेझेंट सर.
8.
Present, sir.
9.
प्रेझेंट सर.
10.
Yes, sir.
11.
प्रेझेंट
12. 12. 13.
Present, sir.
14.
Present, sir.
15. 15. 16.
Present, sir.
13, 14 present. 15 absent. 16.
Present, sir.
17.
Yes, sir.
18. 18. Samarth. Present or absent?
Yes, sir.
19. 19 absent. 20. Vishwajit. 20. 21.
Present. Present, sir.
22. 22. 23.
Present, sir.
24. 24. 25.
प्रेझेंट सर.
26.
Present, sir.
27, 27, 28,
Present, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30,
Present, sir.
31,
Present, sir.
32, 33,
Present, sir.
34,
Yes, sir.
35,
Present, sir.
36,
Present, sir.
37, 38,
Present,
30,
sir.
39,
Present, sir.
40,
Yes, sir.
41, 42,
Present,
42,
sir.
42,
Present, sir.
okay, 43,
Present, sir.
44, 44, Ritika, 44, 45,
Present, sir.
46,
Present, sir.
47, 48,
Present, sir.
49,
Present, sir.
50,
Yes, sir.
51,
Yes, sir.
52,
Present, sir.
53,
Yes, sir.
54,
Yes, sir.
55,
Present, sir.
56, 56, okay, 57, 58,
Present, sir.
59, 60, 61,
sir. Present, sir.
62,
Present, sir.
okay, 62. Absent numbers 4, 12, 15, 19.
Sir, 4 present.
Okay, 4 present. Okay. Absent numbers 12, 15, 19, 22, 24, 27, 56, 57, 59. Any other numbers present? Okay. 9 members are absent. Okay. 12, 15, 19, 22, 24, 27, 56, 57, 59. 41 is present. Okay. 44 is present. Okay. Okay. We'll stop now. We'll continue in the next class. Okay. So check it. I have uploaded this PPT and also I have uploaded the MCQ also. Okay. So in the unit 2 chapter MCQ. So go through this. Okay. We'll stop now. We'll continue in the next. Okay. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Thank you all.